Hello, Tubeland. This is Andy from Singapore again, and to my friends Nimang. Today we're going to be looking at the major scale. We've touched on the pentatonics in the past, and now what we're going to do is we're going to use the major scale to add color to the pentatonics. When we all started playing guitar, we all wanted to do the cool stuff. No one wanted to play nursery rhymes. No one wants to actually play Happy Birthday. Although sometimes we would like to, but it's not really our aim when we go into it, right? So we all go into this notion that it's got to be the rock and roll, it's got to be the heavy solos and stuff like that, and we neglect the major scale because we don't think it's important, or we think it's too conventional. Now, today I'm going to show you how you can actually use it in many other ways besides just playing it as do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I'm going to show you the examples. Easier this way. I've got some royalty-free music from Patrizio Mingarale, probably Italian. Hope I'm not mangling the name up. So let's take a listen to this. See where we can come in with this. Key of E. And so basically you saw me using the major scale in a few different ways, cutting down distortion. Okay, so what happened there was I used some of my pentatonic shapes and I added a few choice notes, and those all came from the major scale. And I know it can seem very daunting to understand it. So what we're going to do is we're going to break it down into two directions: forward direction and backward direction. Now I call this going forward, I call this going backwards. So if I was to go forward, I call this forward because I'm going from here to here, from here to this spot. Now if I was to go backwards, notice now my finger is going that way, and either way I'm climbing up the scale. So you have two directions where you can actually get the same or similar result. Same results, except for the timbre of the string. So coming back to this, let's look at the pattern that we're going to look at for this session. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. So how do we do this? We plant our number 2 finger anywhere on the neck. It will work anywhere. Different string also. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at it from this point of view. I'm going to use the A first, and I'll bring it down to next few strings to let you have an understanding of how this pattern can be applied throughout. 2 to 4. That's the second note of the scale. Then your 1, next string, third note, 3 and 4 side by side, 5, 6, 7, 1. So this is a major scale in sequence. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Alright, so let's say I was to do this by only mentioning my fingers. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Now I've got that. My hands know how to do it in that direction. Now I need to make sure I can also go backwards. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2. One more time. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2. Now I'm running through these shapes very fast because you have to intellectually understand this and then you got to apply this. You got to do this and you shouldn't be watching the video when you're doing this. You get the idea, apply. So think about it. Once you got this 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2. You practice it on your own for at least 5-10 minutes. Make sure you can go back and forth. Rest a bit, put it down for a while, do something else, come back another 5-10 minutes. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 1. Same thing, good idea. But you stay in one place first. Be kind to yourself. Don't confuse yourself by challenging. I want to do it here, I want to do it here. Be patient. Let your fingers get understanding first before you let it fly around. Alright? If not, you'll be like bull in a China shop. But apparently bulls in China shop never break glass. So you bring it down and you start on the A string, then you do the same thing. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Hey, it works again. So from these two positions, coming down from the A and the E string, no problem. Now when you come down to the D string, you need to make some compensation. Doesn't work. See, it doesn't work. It might be cool, but it's not working. Alright, it's not the major scale. That's not what you want. So you got to tell yourself, stay focused. I want to know major scale. I want to know this pattern. So you're going to do this. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Shift. 1, 3, 4. Notice this. The G and B, the situation is always about shifting. Alright, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Shift. 1, 3, 4. Once you want to go backwards, remember to shift back. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2. Remember, let your hands come up with a sequence that's comfortable, with as little movement as possible. Alright, you can figure out different patterns and different ways you might choose. But once you choose a direction, work on it a few times. Really get comfortable before you change to another system. For example, I'm going 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Now I'm shifting 1, 3, 4. Now I shift back 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2. You don't have to do that. You can actually do it this way as well. Now I'm bringing my 2 down. Then I'm playing my 4. Then I'm shifting. I'm delaying the shift. Either way, it doesn't matter. You get the same result actually. Now, can I bring it down further? Can. But the shift happens a lot earlier. You cannot hear? You have to bring it down here. See? Some people don't even use that. They will start with the number 1 to do this. And then you shift back for the octave. So, few directions where you can look at this 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. This is the first video for the major scale directional work for the Cade system ideas. Once you got this, try it in different positions. You can even challenge yourself with open position. This is all going to help you to understand your instrument and let your hands understand the instrument. It's weird, huh? Your hand has its own kind of memory and understanding. So once your hand understands it and you understand it and you let go, magic happens. So until then, remember, get comfortable with the pattern first. Okay, see you next one. See you. Bye-bye.